Alrighty. Looks like I should be live. Hopefully this microphone is working. Alright, let me double check, make sure that it all worked. I should be live right now. Yes. All right. All right. So hopefully some people show up. Doesn't look like my camera is doing so well. Let me try and clean that off. How's that? I'm gonna pull it up. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna pull the stream up on my phone. Really quick. Just so that I can see it there. Alright. Seems like we're in pretty good shape. I'm gonna wait till we have some more people here, hopefully, to show you guys the Dream Suite, which is what I've got right here. But let's see. In the meantime, I'm gonna move this out of the way and gonna move in the next project. Let me turn it to face you guys so that you can see it. So this is what I've got left of the loading area, which I built quite a long time ago. And we're going to be working on this a little bit and just hopefully making it a stronger, better design. And I don't know, maybe we'll play around with the gates a little bit for a little while. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. If you like the stream, make sure that you hit that like button so that hopefully some more people can see the stream before it's over. Let's see. This might be a little bit awkward because I sort of have the camera on my table, so the camera's like up here and I want to face it, make sure that you guys can see it, but then it's a little bit harder for me to actually build stuff. This thing looks pretty good, don't you guys think? Pretty good. Yeah. Also, I've got my new Pirates of the Caribbean t-shirt that I just got for Christmas, actually. I guess, I'm assuming this was like a a promotional something at some point. Maybe it was in a newspaper or something for the original attraction. So that's cool. And then I've got the Star Tours sweatshirt, which is official Disney merch. So that's kind of, I don't know, it's a pretty good little sweatshirt there. I don't know if I should just gut this thing and start completely over or not. Yeah, don't know. Don't know, because if you guys look at the bottom of this thing, it's not the greatest or strongest design that I've ever made. And basically all of these pieces for the top part of the show building are gonna have to be redone so that they actually work. I'm a little nervous doing this because there's a lot of brown on the top. This was kind of the mechanism that I had in here before to try and make the loading gates work, but I think the biggest problem is maybe I just have to take out the centerpiece. Because it seems like every single time I try and make it like the full length, it always just ends up jamming up. Because we've got all of these gears also that connect on like that. So this top part though, I don't know what you guys think, but I think it's not terrible looking, it's just not the most strong, and I would like to reinforce it so that it stays together better. But I think overall the look is pretty good of this piece. Besides a few minor details maybe not being quite as accurate as they could be. Where do I start with this? Gonna put that over here. Let's see. I think my chat should be working, but just in case, let me refresh. Just in case. Alright. Looks like we don't have anybody in the chat yet. I wish my camera looked better. Maybe I should sit down. Maybe I should pull up a chair. That way I would be closer to the camera because my face is just too far away, I think. So I just look blurry and bad. And then the other thing that I'm going to be doing this time is I'm going to be trying to route the lights in place first and see if that works out better. Where did so these are the lights that we have. We've got a few strings like this that are gonna be pretty good to use. I'm pretty sure this is the start of the strand, and then this is the end of it. That would make sense to me, at least, if I was making this product. So, but either way, what I'm basically going to try and do is just have a spot to put the lights this time, unlike before when it was basically just we just tried to put them in later And then they ended up making the whole build sort of look ugly, so I don't like that. I do think that this little control station looks pretty good though. You guys can see inside there's like, I built this, how do I show it? It's weird. Wouldn't expect it. But you can see those TVs on that side, and there's like all the little buttons in the inside. So yeah. Again, this thing has seen better days, unfortunately. I just don't know really where to start on this thing, because this is just so many, it just has so many problems all over the place. Yeah, and this thing, I like skimped out on the snot bricks, and you can tell. But this looks pretty cool with the dark brown. I should probably buy more dark brown parts. That's actually dark brown, and then you got the lighter brown over here. So. Alright, I know what I want to start with now. I want to start with the base, building up the support for the platform first. Give me 1 second. I'd like to maybe put some music on in the background, but I don't want to get copyright strikes, so maybe I'll have to try and find some good music next time to play in the background. Let's see. Gonna look at some reference images. I think I had some on my phone. Let me see here. So I just went to Disneyland in the summertime, and I took some cool pictures of like inside of the ride and stuff, or any pictures that I thought I would really like need. Where are they? Oh, I do have some pictures that are kind of older too. I think my older brother, who does the lights, I think he got some good ones also. I don't know exactly how many he has compared to me. No, not that one. It's the fort. Let me go back up. Oh, here we go. Here's the loading area. Look, you guys can sort of see. I'm not gonna That's what the loading area looks like. I know that you can probably barely see it, but most importantly is that I have some pictures that I can work with here. That's what's most important. And I do know that my control room was basically fully accurate. So, let's see. And just move some of this off to the side, hopefully, and out of the build area. Oh, maybe over here. Got some room. The table is so full that I only have this little spot on the corner to build things. Alright, so this is what we had for the support before, but as you can see, this is pretty flimsy and it doesn't have any bricks that go out this direction, which is kind of a problem, you know, if you want to actually make a strong build. Kind of have to have some supports that go out the other way. See, this can go back on, just that I've got the spacing correct. I'll probably have to check back with the spot that it goes in to be sure about how I'm gonna do this. I don't know, the bricks on here, the masonry bricks are kind of unnecessary, but I don't really want to rebuild this whole giant thing, so I think I'll leave them for now. Got all of these gray bricks. I've got some more gray bricks in this thing, which I'm gonna set this over here. Here's some 1x1s. Let's try this out. These are all 1x4. Here, I'll bring them over here. 1x4 bricks. And we're just gonna take this part apart a little bit. And I'm going to reconstruct the corner using the 1x4s. Ugh. That sucks. Alright. Gotta just pick these up again. Bring them over to this cam, I guess. You know what? I gotta measure this. I'm gonna just go put this in the spot that it has to be in, and I'll be right back. I don't know. I'm kind of considering starting over completely with this part, but it'll just end up looking kind of the same anyway, so is there really a point? Maybe? I feel like I could make this better than it is right now. I don't really need to use the gray parts for this, but since I've already got the gray parts, I might as well use them, I guess. Let me check on the stream again. I think it still looks good. My camera quality is not great, but why does my thumbnail suck? I think I got the dimensions of the thumbnail wrong. So, oh well, it's what we've got for now. I'll probably upload a better thumbnail some other time. Should I just start over? I really hate this. I really hate the way this thing looks. But, yeah. Alright, I'm starting over. Gotta take this sweatshirt off though. It's getting too warm up here. Ooh, wait a second. I could be ultra cheap and use these parts. All of my giant walls. No, they're too tall. They barely would not work. Wait. Nope. That's not the right play. I gotta make this part longer, I guess. Or not. Does it fit in the spot? Alright, I'm not gonna make it longer. I'm just gonna put it back here. Move these stupid loops out of the way. Use this. I'm going to build in this direction a little bit. Also, if you guys are enjoying this stream, consider giving it a like, because that will help other people to hopefully see the stream, if you can, of course. Alright, I'm going to bring a few bricks over to the spot that needs to go, and I need to go measure how big to make this, so I'll be right back. Alright, so it looks like I might have to redo this, this like the track of the Pirates ride. So, I'll be right back. Alright, so I was correct, and I have to make this corner different. Guess, just take apart this whole thing a little bit. There we go. Now I can just bring some parts over and try some stuff out and see how big I need to make the corner over here. Alright, so gotta add 1x3 to this side. Sorry, this side of the build. This corner is gonna be a little bit out of view for you guys. Sorry about that. But I got my camera. Maybe I can. I don't want to screw up the camera too much, but. There, that's a little better, I think. Probably need some blocks, but I don't really have a lot of blocks. Besides, let me see. So this is not. That's annoying. Why did I do it like that? I must get the other part really quick. Does this fit? Oh wait, that does make sense, doesn't it? Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. Because it has to overlap 4 studs over the track of the ride, so it's fine. Looks like we've got some people in the chat. Scott is here. Yeah, it has been a long time. Yeah, I don't know. I've wanted to stream for the past couple of weeks, but I haven't. I don't know when that last stream was. It was kind of a while ago, and so today I was like, well, I'm here all day, so I set up a time and got my stuff ready. Also, Castillo fam, hello, welcome. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. I'm just redoing the loading area. Yeah, it was a long time ago. Was it before? Let me look really quick. Now I'm kind of curious. I want to look and see when that stream was. Yeah, my last good stream was like 5 months ago, and then I did another not very big stream like 2 months ago. But I think my last live was like right after the show, and then I didn't really do anything after that. But honestly, there's been a lot of progress made on the project, which now that I've got some people here, let's see. I wanted to show you guys how this thing is looking. This thing is huge now. This is the, let me clear some space and I gotta show you this. Let's see. Let me move some of what I'm doing here out of the way. Put it over here. And this is probably all gonna have to just be destroyed and rebuilt. Anyway, so here we've got the Dream Suite. It's a lot more built now. Been working on this for the past couple of weeks since it's been Christmas time, and it's been kind of slow around here. I think my camera is hopefully focusing in on that. We've got like I can't even fit it in the whole frame, but I'll just start from this side and we'll kind of go through it. Oh, that's good. That's good that the camera is working out. It's hard to tell what it looks like from my side, honestly. But anyway, so we got this hallway here, which actually connects to the other part of the Dream Suite. Let me grab that really quick, the other part, just so that you guys can see it. It's over here. This part I'm probably gonna have to do a little bit of work on, but just so that you guys can understand what I'm saying, this piece connects onto that hallway. I could probably actually sort of set it up how it's meant to connect. So this piece goes here like that, and the two doors, there's there's two doors to the balcony here on the back. These two, those connect to the Frontierland bedroom. Gosh, this is hard. And we've got another door here, and the dining hall, and a little restroom off to the side. So, hopefully you guys can see that. And then in the dining hall there is also a couple doors there to the balcony as well. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good that you can see it. I'm trying to maneuver it as best as possible. But anyway, so this I can actually have one cam here and one cam here. This hallway here sort of lines up with this red wall here. And this red wall I'm probably gonna have to redo at some point. So anyway, I'm gonna put this off to the side. Let's see. So then inside of the Dream Suite itself, we've got this room right here, which is the Frontierland bedroom. You can. There's a guy who uploaded a bunch of good pictures for the Dream Suite. About, I'd say it's probably like been a decade since he did that, and who knows exactly what it looks like right now. But I'm just going off of what I could find on the internet, which was mostly from about a decade ago. I gotta move this bin. Let's see. So you can see in here there's two beds side by side, which is actual. There's a little restroom here. This slide into the tire still. Anyway, so these are the two doors I was talking about, that those go to the balcony. Something happened with my mic. Let me try and fix it. Maybe I gotta turn up my mic output volume. Give me one sec, guys. Like I said, kind of doing this all by myself, and it's hard to tell. Yeah, that's the correct mic. Oh, can turn it up even more. How's that? Is that better? It's only at 80%, and this is up all the way. So this is as good as I can get it. I could maybe connect my headset. That might be better. But you guys gotta let me know if this is any better than it was. Is that the right mic? I don't know if my camera mic might be better. Probably not. How's this? What does this one sound like? This is the mic that's on my other camera. Does this one sound any better, or is it worse? This is the mic that's like up here. It might be closer to me actually. Okay, alright. So now, alright, yeah, I'm gonna switch it back then. Alright, good to know, okay. Alright, so this one will probably be my best mic I can do. If I'm a little further away from it, it might be hard to hear me. So I'll try and, you know what, I'm gonna go get a chair really quick so I can sit down. If I'm standing up here, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get Now, is this gonna get me? All right, so now I can be more comfortable and closer to the computer, which will increase the mic ability. Good. Good that it's better now. All right. Anyway, this room is kind of the main lounge area of the Dream Suite. There's a fireplace, and now it's bad again. Let me look at the properties really quick. No, I'm not wearing a mic. All right, how is it now? How's the audio sounding? Good sound. Let me refresh my. Actually, I don't think I need my phone on right now. Okay, so you can hear me now again? Okay. Yeah, it seemed like I figured out what the problem was. It seemed like my streaming software was basically trying to like choose between the camera mic and then my my laptop mic. So now it's just the laptop mic on, and it should be better because yeah, that camera mic I don't think is very good. That's the camera that I've got over here for the build. But anyway, okay, where were we? I was showing you guys what I've got going on here. So we've got like the fireplace here, and got some like little trinkets there on the fireplace, and a little bookshelf with some random little items there, a little chair, a few more chairs, a couple of pictures. On the opposite end of the room, we've got these two murals that I made a while ago, and the clock, which is new. I believe I built that maybe on that last stream that I did. I sort of remember doing that. But anyway, I thought that clock turned out pretty nice. Got another little picture, another little funny little picture there on the wall. Yeah, the clock, here, maybe I can get it closer to the cam. So hard maneuvering this because it seems like it should work. There we go. That's basically yeah, the clock turned out pretty nice. So anyway, we've got in here a little like closet type thing with some shirts, which I've just got some like Lego bodies there to basically be as shirts, and a little mirror on the wall. The bathroom hasn't really changed all that much. Still got the this is like the master bathroom over here, and another sink and a big tub, and then this is the shower in there. The Adventureland master bedroom though does look pretty different. Now I got all these like flowers on the floor because it has kind of this flowered carpet. This part fell off. Gotta put it back on. I could probably go over the top and like tile all of this because it's a little unfinished. Anyway, we've got the hall here. This is actually one of the main entrances to the building. It goes to an elevator on the outside, and then we've got like a little table there, and a hallway that goes through the building. Oh, come on. I guess I can't grab it there because it just keeps falling off. What else? So then we've got this table with all these like little chairs on the patio area, as I would call it. I'm gonna move this more into frame, hopefully. You can see I've got some plants in here. I'm pretty happy with how this tree turned out. Yes, yeah, that is supposed to be a fountain. It's not a working fountain though, unfortunately. I do have that other fountain though that works in the it's like the one that's in the queue. Yeah, I thought this one turned out pretty nice, but that one in the queue actually does work, but it's kind of makes a little bit of a mess. You know, like the one, it's like right in front of the building, and you like walk by it when you're in the queue. Anyway, I don't have any lights in the inside, but I hope to get that done pretty soon. And we've got kind of just another little thing here. I actually have no idea what this hallway looks like because he didn't document it in all of the photos that he had. Maybe he just didn't go in that room when he was there, so not sure. I assume it's a hallway though that leads from this. There's like a door to the patio here, and then there's a hallway that goes to the other big hallway. And finally, I put a little kitchen area here at the side, because again, I don't really know what this area is. It's probably not a kitchen, but it's most likely maybe just a storage area. The back of it is just like a plain wall that we've got back here. Not too much to see there. So I guess there's a little tucked away picture that I've got there also. Yeah, so that's that. I also reset up the New Orleans Square over here. You can see that. I'll try and move this around a little bit. Got all of the buildings set up again over there. Yeah, it's turning out pretty nicely. This building also does look pretty good. It looks better from farther away, but not quite done with that yet. Gotta move this back, and I gotta reposition the camera again. Okay. There we go. We're back. Anyway, yeah. So, actually, I did make a new tree, like yesterday. I'm gonna go grab that. This is the tree that I made the other day. I thought this was probably the best looking tree that I've made yet. You can see it's kind of got these three big stalks that hold it up, and then it actually stands up pretty well. It's a pretty strong tree that's got all of those little leaves. This one's gonna go outside the front of the building. I can't really show where it goes because the front of the building is currently it's currently under the table, so I'm not gonna take out that, but I thought I would grab the little tree that I made. Yeah, it's got kind of a smart design. I think I saw this online, and I bought some parts a while ago. Oh no. That was kind of brittle. But it's basically uses, here, I'll bring it over here so I can, it uses a clip and I've got to hold the leaves on there, but then basically I just made a bunch of these builds and attached them onto gosh, right, whoa, oh, I get it now. This one is kind of held on there, kind of brittle, because I didn't have much room to secure it. But it does actually stay on if you just leave it there. But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to set this also off to the side for now. Let's see. I think that's most of the new stuff. Could swivel the camera around to show you how the other stuff is looking. We've got the back show building here, and the front show building all the way over there right now. So that's why I was like walking back and forth earlier. This is what's going on here. Why is this coming off? I don't like this tripod. It's not very good. Put this. Sorry, I accidentally put the lens on. Actually, I have one more thing to show everybody on stream really quick. I'll be right back. I have not made a video about this thing yet, so this will be the first time that I'm showing it. Let me move the Dream Suite out of the way quick. Think you might like this one, Scott, since you've got the Indiana Jones Lego. I made a Indiana Jones ride vehicle and instruction manual for this was what I did for Christmas presents this year. I gave everybody a Indiana Jones ride vehicle. So then I also pretty much got the yeah, it's pretty good. I've got these three are just mainline figures. I got Indy on there also. Just put him out of the way though, for now. But yeah, so it's got some cargo in the back. Got some like some jewels in the treasure chest there. And then I sort of made all of these other figures to be like characters from the ride. The main one, of course, being here, I'll pull him over here. Sallah from the ride. I think I got it pretty accurate too with this like suit that he's got. And but yeah, in the instruction manual, I did all these pages for the characters. And I think I'll probably just upload these when I make a video about this pretty soon. I'll just upload the instruction manual with it. Got the skeleton, of course. But yeah, then the instructions turned out looking pretty good. I used what did I use? I used Studio, the Bricklink Studio program, to make the instructions. And then I just sort of added some other touches. But yeah, the ride vehicle like itself is really pretty good, pretty accurate. You've even got these like slots for suitcases in the front. That's what the oh my gosh, this camera is so annoying. That's what the front of it looks like, and the back of it with the little lights there. But yeah, so that came out pretty well, but took kind of a while to make, unfortunately. Took kind of a lot of time, but I had a little bit of free time, so I was able to do it. But yeah, so I'll probably make a video for that pretty soon. I also made a green one, actually. It's too hard to get right now, but I'll put it in the video. I basically just recolored certain parts of it to make it green. Like, you know how some of the Jeeps are they're green instead of the beige. So the green one doesn't look quite as good. Yeah, it's green because in the Indiana Jones adventure, like some of them are green for whatever reason, and then most of them are beige. So the green one's like kind of hard to get right now, so I won't get that one out. But it didn't turn out looking quite as nice because I wasn't able to get like these rim pieces in dark green, but otherwise it turned out pretty good also. Yeah, anyway, so I guess I'll put that off to the side for now, and I'll get back to what I was actually gonna do, which is work on the loading area again. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, I thought it would be cool to show on stream. I think, oh, my dog wants me to go and eat dinner so that she can get some of it. Go away, I'm doing a stream right now. It's okay, I'll come down later, okay? Come back and feed you some later, okay? This is my dog. She's right. Where is she? She's right over here. No, puppy. I'm not gonna make dinner right now. I'm not even hungry. Not even hungry. Yeah, she's pretty cute. But she doesn't really take no for an answer, right, puppy? I don't know. Alright, what was I doing here? This is kind of what I've got for the base so far. Not much to look at yet. It's okay, it's okay. Come here. I'll pet you a little bit, okay? I'll give you some love, alright? But I'm not making dinner right now, okay? Where more? Got some bricks I'm gonna use. Got all these. Yeah, I think I'm already making plans for next year, though. Or I guess it's technically this year. Now we are officially in 2026 as of yesterday. But I'm not sure. I think, I mean, I kind of want to, but it's a lot of work because I'm for sure going to the mouse meet again if they want me back, which I think they probably will. If they want me back, then I'm definitely going to the. It's okay, Poppy. Strong, can you call her down there and give her some love? She's just confused because it's almost dinner time. And she's like, why haven't you eaten dinner yet? You're ruining my routine. I don't know. How long have we been gone? We've been going an hour. I think I'll try and at least go for another 30 minutes or so. But then, this is what we're gonna do. But anyway, I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I try and go back to BrickCon again this year or not? Like, is it worth it? Maybe. There's this guy that was at the. You would go to BrickCon just to come out and see this thing, or you're saying I should go? Probably saying I should go. I read the wrong. But yeah, I mean, I think I should. I think I probably should, but it's so much work. And this thing gets bigger every single, like, year. Sterling, she needs some love, okay? Sterling. Yeah. She needs some love. Can you call her down there? She's looking at me like, why are you giving me attention? What was I saying? Oh, just that it's just so much work for the thing. But I didn't go last year, so I think it's only fitting that I go back. That I go back again this year, which would make sense. I'm pretty sure. Because yeah, I mean, it's a cool event, but I think I've got to, though, because there was this guy who me and Caden met at the mouse meet. Or not at the mouse meet. He was at BrickCon a few years ago when we were there. And now he's apparently he's like building a Matterhorn build. So I'm just like, well, that would be kind of cool to have the pirates and the Matterhorn side by side like that, if he's going to be there, which I'm sure he's going to, because I think he's one of the people who actually like runs the because that would be kind of cool to have the Matterhorn and the Pirates of the Caribbean ride side by side like that. Which we would probably be like the main event, which to be fair, when I brought this thing to BrickCon a few years ago now, wasn't it? It was like 2 years ago, technically, going on 2 years. Like it was definitely something that people were really liked it. So I feel like it's so much more together already than it was just 2 years ago. Like so much has gone better, and it just looks, I feel like it just looks so good. I mean, I don't want to brag about it or anything, but I do think that this thing does look extremely, or at least it looks a lot better than it was, a few years ago. So, wait a second. Are you sure I was going to put another block here? Yes. Okay. I don't have a ton of gray block, but I really only need gray blocks on the outside. So it's a little bit. I should probably make an update video as well. I've got the Indiana Jones ride vehicle video, and then I gotta do an update video as well. For the Pirates, because I feel like not a whole ton, but some things definitely look a lot different than they did just a few months ago, because I keep working on this even if I'm not actively putting out a ton of videos on it. I'm still working on it, so I should probably make another update video pretty soon. Yeah. And really, if I want to get my channel to grow a little bit, I probably have to try and upload videos more consistently. Because if I just go like 5 months, 7 months, I'm just never gonna get any bigger, because I don't upload videos enough. But I do like the live streams, so maybe I should try and have the goal of at least live streaming every week and then doing a video like every other week. I feel like that would be a pretty smart strategy, at least compared to what I've got going on right now, which is basically not doing any content, which is a little sad, because I feel like this project is super cool. Yeah, for a little while I did. I don't know when that was. I've got YouTube pulled up on my browser. Let's see. When was that? That was like, yeah, for a little while, like basically toward the start of last year. And I feel like, I don't know what you think, but I feel like my new setup that I've got, which is not entirely that much better necessarily, but it's a little bit better than what I had even just last year, where now I've got two cameras and I've got sort of a build camera and then face camera. I've got a little background. I feel like that's a little bit better even than what I just had like a few months ago. But yeah, I was streaming like every Friday, and I probably want to go back to that because I do like to live stream. It's a lot of fun for me. So but yeah. And then but yeah, then currently I guess I'm just trying to redo all of these sections that I've got to redo for the ride, which won't be too bad, but mostly it's mostly just taking what I've already got and then changing a few things, making it stronger, because essentially, here, let me show you what I'm talking about. So essentially those pieces over there, you can see sort of the dark nougat pieces and all the white over there and stuff, which is the top ride sections that I'm talking about. Those sections all have to be redone essentially, which makes me kind of tired just thinking about it, because that kind of sucks. It kind of sucks a little bit, I'll be honest. But for a while we just had them secured with a little bit of hot glue onto the top, and when we try and move this thing, we have to tip it on its side, and it's just so heavy that it's basically just like this giant mass of stuff. What am I saying? I don't know. Well, that's my train of thought, but essentially all of these pieces are just not quite, they're not quite good enough, and they have to be rebuilt to be strong enough so that I can take them off of the base when I move this thing around, because otherwise it's okay. Let me explain what it is. So it is kind of a wall, right? It looks like a wall. Support for, it's a support for this, which is the loading area. You can see the yellow line for where you're not supposed to pass. I had this thing built already, basically, and it's not good enough. So I need to make it where I can take this whole chunk, including that support and a bunch of other stuff. I can just take the chunk off of the base for the pirates, and I can just take it off, and then I can actually move the bass without it staying on. Because right now, for the past two shows, so BrickCon and then Mouse Meet last year, we just left the stuff on top. All of this here, I'll show you guys again. All of this stuff, I'm talking about the dark nougat top of the ride parts over there, and you can see like the white and all of that. So all of that we just left on the base, and it's really heavy, and then stuff falls off and it's a nightmare. So instead I need to make all of those pieces so that they can detach and be moved separately from the base. So I'm modifying this support that I already had so that it can do that, if that makes sense. Let me try. Yeah, it sounds a little bit convoluted, I'm sure, but I'm hoping that made enough sense of why. I don't really want to redo it, by the way. I don't really want to, but it kind of has to be done, is where I'm at. So it's like, well, it worked out okay to leave them on in the past, but it's just so heavy. And I think this will also be better for I also want to make the pieces look better too, if that makes sense. So I don't think that they looked that great before, so now hopefully they'll actually look better. Yeah. Yeah, I think next stream, which maybe hopefully I'll do one next Friday again, because I want to get back into a schedule of like doing it a lot more regularly. Maybe next stream I'll get some music going that won't get me copyright strike, but some nice music to play in the background, because I feel like, especially for you guys, wherever you're watching from, it would be nicer to have some tunes playing in the background, For this stream, though, I didn't want to really go ahead and waste more time looking for the right music to play, but I feel like that would be a lot better. Where are all these? It's crazy. All of these are just like a couple studs off from. Yes, some of that. I don't think I want to get it set up right now, because then I have to change settings on my streaming software to play desktop audio. But for next stream, that's what I'll do probably. Yeah, because I think like all of those music, like the low, I don't know how you pronounce it, lo-fi or lo-fi. Like those are pretty safe most of the time to just play in the background, which is nice. If you're wondering why I'm closing my left eye, it's that sometimes the lighting is not great in here. I got to squint sometimes for this. get the parts in the right spot. Because this lighting, I think I need to buy some new bulbs for that chandelier. It just does not work very good at all. Maybe at some point, maybe I'll just get a new light fixture for the middle of the room, because this thing sucks. Now, this is annoying. It's annoying that when you build a strong wall, but then it's like one stud off from what the new wall has to be, then you have to make a bunch of changes to the original material to make it work, which is kind of annoying. So, but not a big deal. Anyway, this is how it's looking. So now we actually, I don't know if you guys saw before, but basically it just had one side. So now I'm building two sides of it, which will be much stronger. And then these pieces I'm going to use to make joiners in the middle, to make it just that much more stronger than what it was. Oh, this gum that I've been chewing on, maybe I should spit it out, because it's just like losing all of its flavor right now. Yeah, I also heard with BrickCon though that they've changed some of the policies, so I'm gonna have to look at that, because essentially there was a guy there with a fountain the same year that I was there with Caden, and basically the guy had this fountain and it spilled out. So it spilled out and ruined, I think it ruined part of the carpet that they have in that room. So that sucks. So now they're cracking down a little bit on what you can actually bring, which sucks for me, because even though our thing was not the best, it still didn't leak out everywhere, but apparently this thing did. And now they've officially changed part of their policies to deal with that. So that's just kind of annoying. I actually gotta go grab another couple parts from my other block spin. Well, it's probably, yeah, hazard risk, but also just like, well, if they don't, I don't think they didn't really like our project either, so they're not a big fan of the working water type things anyway, so it's just like, I guess I'll have to look though. I don't know what policies they actually changed for what they accept, but for sure at the at like the BrickCon show, we did not have any problems at all. It held water just fine, and we actually had it running like all day at the BrickCon. So not the BrickCon, at the mouse meet. So it's like our thing is good, but I don't know if they'll if they'll allow it or not is the big question there. I think I did my math right, but if not, then these supports are going to be not as useful as I thought they would. I'm pretty sure they're in the right place though to support this platform, which has the gears for the for that stuff. The I don't know what you call it. I'm just tired. For the gates, for the loading gates. Hopefully they're the right spot. But if not, then it's not the end of the world either. But I'm not gonna be redoing it. I'll just do more bridging with plates. Gonna check really quick on how the stream is looking. All right. Looks like we're still up and running just fine. Okay. What time is it? It's already almost 8 p.m. here. I don't know. I think I'll probably go for at least another half an hour, hopefully, and then that'll be like a nice little 2-hour stream. I'm gonna go quick and put this in the place that it needs to go and see if it fits still, hopefully. All right, I am back. It looks like it is fitting just fine, which is nice. That's what we want. Okay. This part, I gotta go 6 this way. Pretty soon I'm gonna run out of little parts and then I'll have to like parts like these. I'm gonna start running out of them and then I'll have to actually dig in my miscellaneous bins for them. What I'm working on is sort of out of frame, but right here is like this weird corner area that I have to build in. Where do I get my parts from? Good question. I I've gotten a lot of cool stuff at like the various Lego stores. So occasionally, if I'm like down, if I'm in a place where there's a Lego store, I'll go check it out, see what parts they have. Like, for example, like all of those leaves that I've got on that tree, I got at a Pick a Brick wall. But then a lot of the parts that I like the blocks, for example, or all these gray singles and stuff. I I just sort of go on Bricklink and see what they've got. There's a lot of places on Bricklink that like they have pretty reasonable prices. Like you can get really good deals on Bricklink a lot of the time, especially if you buy in bulk. So I'll get like just kind of a lot of parts all at once. And usually if you're doing that, like it ends up being worth your while. But yeah, I gotta say Bricklink is like the place. It's basically the place to do it if you're trying to get parts for mocks and things, because they've obviously got like everything at different sellers, of course, but still, like they've got what you're looking for, hopefully, and at pretty reasonable prices too. Like they're not. I haven't really. Obviously, some people are gonna be overcharging you, but then there'll be some other seller that will actually have parts at a decent price, and it's like, okay, well, essentially the competition actually keeps things fairly reasonable as far as prices go on Bricklink. So, you know, nothing wrong with that. All right, I have to actually go check one more time. There's one more measurement I've got to get for this thing, and then I'll be done with that. Uh, but yeah, anyway, that's got to be the place that I recommend above all else is just Bricklink. Like, I gotta say, like like a while ago, I don't know if I would have had the same opinion, but honestly, like almost everybody that I've ever, bought stuff from or anything from Bricklink, they've been like super, super nice and shipped it in really. Shipping prices are usually really pretty fair too. Like they're not overcharging you on shipping a lot of the time either. So, obviously, occasionally, if there's like some specialty part that you want, like some of the minifigure parts that I bought for the Indiana Jones ride vehicle, were they're a little more, I guess, hard to come by. So they're obviously going to be a little bit more. As far as the price goes, but still, I would go to stores if there were like stores near me, but where I'm situated, it's just like all the stores are like probably like they're like a ferry. I have to take a ferry and then I have to like drive like 40 minutes if I wanted to go to like a actual Lego store or a somebody that's like has their own like little Lego store, all of them are just really far away. So if I wanted to do that, it's like I probably could, but it's just smarter to go on Bricklink because like the shipping prices, like I said, are not terrible. So I can't see much point in me going. Where'd that part go? I can't see much point in going like making a whole day's trip out of it to go to a Lego store just to see what they have, because obviously it's not always guaranteed that they're even gonna have what you really want for builds. Yeah. So. Our time looking like looks like we've been live for about an hour and 45 minutes. I think yeah, it's just smarter, and it's just like I don't have that kind of energy to just go and do that. Yeah, I gotta say, the people on Bricklink though, they're like really great too to work with. So it's like I don't really see any problem with doing that option. Because before I ever like ordered anything on Bricklink, I was like, oh, I don't know about this website. It doesn't look quite as nice as like eBay or Amazon or something like that. But like, essentially, the only difference is that if you do run into somebody who's trying to, I don't know, scam you or something, there isn't a lot of protections there for the buyer. But like, I'd say every single person that I've ever bought anything from has been great. So it's like, I don't really see any problem with that. And now, Bricklink is like the official. It's basically the official Lego website, right? Like Lego bought it, so it's kind of the official place to do business. No, you're right. It's not super user friendly, but I guess for me personally, um, there hasn't really ever been a problem because I guess just how my brain works. I kind of know how the Lego things are set up, and it's easy enough for me to find things. But I understand your point there. Like you're right. There is a little bit of it's sort of clunky at times. Like you gotta sometimes find the part number for the exact part that you're wanting, and then you gotta find the color, and then who's got it. But I've done it a few times where I've ordered, things for mocks and stuff, and it's gone pretty well. So, I'm not gonna complain too much, I guess. I think it's only happened like one time where there was a little bit of a mix-up with my order, but that was about it. Otherwise, like every purchase I've ever done on there, which now it's probably like, I don't know, 30, 40 purchases that I've made on Bricklink, like big order purchases too, obviously. It's all gone pretty well, so. All right. This thing is looking pretty strong, much better than how I had it before. Let's see. Gotta grab a few more 2x6s from my other bin really quick. I'll be right back. Here we go. Got a few more of the 2x6 blocks. This thing, I believe, fits. This thing fits on here somehow. So it's probably like that. Or like that. Yeah, it looks right. That one's just not going to fit, unfortunately. All right, what is our time looking like? Okay, so we've probably got about 10 more minutes because my dog is waiting and she's probably pretty sad. So I gotta go and make some dinner in about 10 minutes. So I'll just try and finish up this base, and then maybe by next stream, which I'm planning on doing a stream next Friday, I will really try and stick to that as best as I can, unless something comes up. Yeah. Well, I'm over here on the West Coast, so it's only around 8 o'clock for me. That's why I wanted to get the stream going a little bit earlier than I usually would, for people that are on later time zones than me, because then if I start the stream at like 8 o'clock and go till 10 o'clock here, then it'll be what, like 1 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast. So that's it's just not very good. So that's why I tried to get the stream going a little bit earlier, but it still took me a little bit to get it fully up and running. Yeah, I don't know what I'll do next week, but I'll probably try and work on a different part of just redoing those top pieces, because I don't think it'll take like a ton of time, since I've already done it like once, and I'm just basically repurposing parts better than I had before to make a stronger build. I gotta go see if this fits in the I'm gonna bring this too. Gotta go see if it fits in the spot. Let's see. Put a few more parts on here, but the rest of this is gonna take. It's gonna take more design work and stuff to make this thing how it's supposed to be. So I believe that this fits correctly. So it should go about like this way. It should go this way, like 4 studs out like that. Yeah, that's perfect. Is that right? Maybe one more like that. And then that other platform part that I have over here. Oh no, it's coming apart. Oh, I gotta grab it. So in this part, we'll go back on top, kind of like this. Obviously, right now it's kind of all over the place, but that's essentially what's going to happen. All right, well, I think we've got 5 minutes left, but I think I'll just call it here because anything else that I do right now is gonna be hard and take a lot of time. So, anyway, I hope everybody enjoyed the screen. I hope everybody enjoyed the stream. Yeah, you have a good evening as well. But yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. But yeah, I guess leave a like on your way out if you want, and I should be doing a stream next Friday. So hope to see everybody there next Friday around this time. And alrighty, thank you for the like. And then maybe I'll get the video for the Indiana Jones ride vehicle up this week sometime as well. So with that, I'll just yeah, I guess that's it. So bye bye everybody.